For problem number 6, it says, an online bookstore sells novels and magazines. Each novel sells for $4 and each magazine sells for $1. 11 novels and magazines, that would have a combined selling price of 20. How many novels and magazines did she purchase? Okay, so this is a system of equations. Let's let novels be n, so we'll say 4 times n, because that's the cost of the novels, and magazines are 1, so we say 1 times the number of magazines. And we know that when I buy a certain number of those, it's going to add up to 20 bucks. Well, we have 2 unknowns, 2 variables. In order to solve a system with 2 variables, I need 2 equations. They tell us that she purchases a total of 11. Now, what we do with that is we're going to say n, which I don't know yet, plus m. In other words, the number of novels plus the number of magazines, which we don't know yet, is equal to 11. She has 11 total. Now, what I can do is I could substitute one in for the other. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve this by subtracting m from both sides, and I get n is equal to 11 minus m. Now, this n from the second equation, I'm going to plug in here. In other words, if I write the first equation, 4 times n, but instead of n, I'm going to plug in 11 minus m plus m equals 20. Now when I do that, notice that I have an equation with just one variable, m. Okay? So I distribute the 4 through the parentheses, I get 44 minus 4m plus m equals 20. If I combine like terms, I get negative 3m plus 44 equals 20. I'm going to subtract 44 from both sides, and I will get negative 3m is equal to negative 24. So I divide both sides by negative 3, and I get m equals 8. If I get m equals 8, then I see... What was the question originally? How many of what?
Novels.
How many novels? So I should have solved for n instead. It would have been quicker. But that's okay. So now, remember that I had n plus m equals 11 total. All right? Well, now I know that m is 8. So I say n plus 8 equals 11. Subtract 8 from both sides. And I get n is equal to 3. So she purchased 3 novels total. Any questions?